that. Wow. This is deliberately. This is being aware of the way I. And now. Even though we are having another solo vlog, I actually was in New York this weekend because I went to the Rufus Du Sol concert. That was my like third time seeing them live. It was either like my third or fourth time seeing them live, and they are so good. They are one of my like all-time favorite artists because their style of music is just so unique. I was in such a weird mood this weekend, but ever since I got back to the beach, I'm like, I feel like myself again. Guys, I'm currently on week 6 of The Artist Way. It really has given me just like a renewed sense of direction, I guess, like in my creative career. It's honestly made me re-fall in love with like creating YouTube videos. I highly recommend. If you guys are thinking about starting The Artist Way, it's been such a good experience. Given at some points it's been a little like uncomfortable, like pushing myself out of my comfort zone and just like changing my routine, but I kind of feel like this entire summer I've been pushed out of my comfort zone, so it only feels right that I have been doing The Artist Way along with it. A key part about changing yourself and moving in new directions and like opening up new chapters is that you have to put yourself in uncomfortable positions, you know, and you have to almost like get comfortable with being uncomfortable and finding like roots within yourself that you can take like no matter what. And like for me, it's journaling, meditating, and like doing affirmations. Those 3 things keep me so grounded and keep my mood, I feel like, pretty elevated. Oh, and also guys, we had book club last night, so much fun. And then tomorrow we are gonna go pick up our August book club book, which I'm actually really excited for. I feel like this next pick is gonna be A1. Guys, if you've been following me, you know, wait, hold on. I nerd out about neuroplasticity, like neuroscience and all that jazz. Anyway, I follow this girl, Em on the Brain, and she does these like webinars that are completely free. And she like teaches you about neuroscience and like how to essentially like how to change your brain, and they're fascinating. I've gone to like 3 of them so far, and she has another one today. Before that, we're gonna go to my favorite little juice place and get a matcha because I love having like a little fun drink while I'm doing like boring computer stuff. Got the goods. Guys, I will never not have a wildflower case. I was just biking while I am biking. My phone just flew out of my basket and like hit the ground, like the street, so hard. I was like, oh my God. I literally had to stop my bike and go get it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm definitely fucked. And then I lifted it up, completely fine. Guys, I went to the farmer's market on Sunday. I got these peaches. I figured we could make my favorite dessert together using my fresh peach. Oh, look how gorgeous. There we go. Yum. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is a scorcher today. I was out there and I was like, it's 8 a.m. and I'm already sweating. I did want to give you guys like a brief rundown of the webinar that I went to yesterday. So fascinating. The whole essence of it is how our bodies can literally like block our own success by not feeling safe to like receive, or like if you're constantly like chronically stressed or like in survival mode, it can be really hard to even like allow your imagination to go the best case scenario, or just like sticking into like your own little box of like being realistic. I just find it so fascinating because my life genuinely changed when I started learning how to regulate my nervous system. Easy free way to regulate your nervous system: breath work, meditation, at-home yoga with Adriene, incredible. Humming, so random, but it actually tones your vagal nerve, your like vagus nerve, and obviously like getting proper sleep, hydration, eating properly. Anyway, now I'm all dressed in my workout clothes because even though it is so hot out, I am gonna go on a little walk. And look, I'm wearing my aloe set again. This little skirt, I swear, is like one of my favorite purchases of the summer. Guys, oh my god, it's so hot that my sunglasses, literally as soon as I stepped outside, whoop, fogging up. Another thing that I learned is that setting an intention for the day, there's science back behind this, that it actually allows your brain. I'm listening to another audiobook, guys. I'm really in my audiobook era. This summer alone, I already re-listened to Becoming Supernatural and Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Now I'm listening to The Big Leap. I'm on the introduction, so like I don't really know if it's gonna be good or not, so I can't really like recommend it. But oh, back to what I was saying is that setting an intention for the day actually like allows your mind, it like puts your mind to work of like, okay, what are we looking for today? One that I love that I have actually been doing, saying at the very beginning of the day, today is gonna be the best day ever. And if you watched last week's vlog, I did it and it worked. Literally like that day alone was so much fun. And I'm gonna do it again today. Like we are gonna have the best day ever. Okay guys, we are gonna go on my week 6 artist date. Not gonna lie, I don't actually need to pick up our August book club book because I have it. Because my mom actually read it last year and then she gave it to me, so I was like, oh, perfect. I love like browsing a bookstore because it really does just like bring me so much joy. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm wearing this cutie little dress from Love Shack Fancy. I really do get hyper fixated on clothing pieces. This is my hyperfixation of the summer. And it's just way too fucking hot to wear shorts. Here we go.
Call my number, call my name. If you wander back again.
Let's do a little August book club book reveal. Swan Song. Guys, I'm very excited to read this one. I feel like she makes really good character-driven books, and that I feel like makes for really great book club discussions. I'm excited. I also feel like this is like the perfect end of summer book club book, which is crazy that it's gonna be August on Friday. Anyway, I figured I would give you guys a quick little review of our August book club book. I ended up reading it literally in one day, and it was a fun book to like binge in one day. It grew on me. If it wasn't a book club book, I don't know if I would have finished it like right off the bat, because there's a turning point like in the plot where they go to his like hometown. That part of the book was like top tier and like my favorite. Across the board was pretty average. It was definitely a cute like summer read. I don't know if I would go out of my way to like recommend it, but if you guys have read this, let me know. And if you guys are gonna read this one with us, let me know in the comments. And there's always a link in my bio if you want to join our book club. One more thing before I forget. If you guys don't know, I used to really struggle with depression and anxiety, and something that like pulled me out of the trenches, given there wasn't like one thing that pulled me out of the trenches, it was like a lot of little things that added up into one big like the little claw, you know, in that game. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, but one of the major things was reading fiction books that like I actually really enjoyed and like could really like turn my mood around and like made me feel really good inside. Here's your sign to find little things that bring you joy that can internally shift your mood. Like for me, it's reading like fantasy books, romantasy books, really good romance books, and in the fall I like a sprinkle of thriller books. But for a while I thought that like I had to read these like very cool girl books, you know? You can read whatever you want and like do little hobbies that actually just bring you joy. Like it's little ways like that that you can learn how to prioritize your own mental state above anything else.